player props here on PrizePicks. Before I get started though, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. Also, there is a Discord link and a Patreon link in the description of this video as well. Patreon, I really just post more plays that I like each day. Given these YouTube videos, I probably give around 3 plays on average, no more than 3 plays. Patreon, I give around 10 plays that I do like on that given slate. So nonetheless, we are doing NFL preseason plays. We got 2 games on the slate today. We're coming off last game Monday Night Football where we went 2 of 3. We hit on Young Ho Koo's over 1.5 field goals made. Brees Hall less than, well, it's less or more than, not over under, but under 33.4 fantasy score. He had 0.1, and then Mike White let us down. We had his over 135.5 pass yards. Actually, I had his 110 and didn't lock it in, so I took his 135. But again, 2 of 3 coming off Monday Night Football, so definitely looking to at least go 2 for 3 tonight. Again, it's important. There is extreme volatility with these NFL preseason plays. Like, it doesn't get more volatile, and there's no more. The most variance that we'll probably see in the NFL season is right now, especially week 3 of the NFL preseason. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. There is a ton of variance and a ton of volatility here with these player props. But let's get into it. NFL preseason plays. I'm gonna give 3 total plays that I like. Let's not waste any time. Let's go. So the first play that I like is going to be straight to it, Davis Mills. And also there's not a ton of analysis really that needs to go into these. It's really kind of gut feeling and how you think the coaches are going to play these players and implement this offense. So I'm taking Davis Mills under 140.5 passing yards, right? So Lovie Smith says he's going to play at least a half, maybe 3 quarters here. He played against the Rams last week, and he went 10 for 17 with 96 passing yards and 1 touchdown. Kyle Allen's there, Jeff Driscoll's there. Davis Mills is expected to start in this offense here, and he is facing the Niners, who, the Niners, they held the Minnesota Vikings quarterbacks to no one even went over 100 yards, 82 and 65. Now, obviously, it's the preseason, so there's different players playing different defensive schemes, kind of what they're running. You're not going to run your main schemes here, but nonetheless, I mean, they've held passing Kellen Mond under 100 and Sean Mannion under 100. They both threw 35, 20, and 15 total passing attempts. So 140 for Davis Mills. This was at 150, so obviously I saw a lot of people smashing the less than. So I'm going to continue to do it here. I'm taking Davis Mills under 140.5 passing yards. I just don't think he doesn't need to play more than a half, in my opinion. So again, what the coaches say doesn't always how it works out. But I'm taking Davis Mills under 140.5 passing yards here against the 49ers. The next one is going to be a rush plus receptions, and this is an easy one for me. It's going to be Damian Pierce under 44.5 rushing plus reception yards. Obviously, the running back to Davis Mills. I mean, if you're doing season-long fantasy drafts, you're seeing Damian Pierce go in the 5th and 6th round, 7th round. He is looking like he's going to be the starter for this Houston Texans offense. So obviously, if they're going to play the starters here, he's going to play in this game. He's going to get snaps. He did not even play in the last game because that's how much they like him, that's how well he's been doing in camp. But Damian Pierce, 44.5 rushing plus receptions is quite a bit for him. I'm going to take that as opposed to fantasy score because he could potentially get a rushing touchdown. I saw his fantasy score down here somewhere. Yeah, 5.6. He could potentially get a rushing touchdown. But 44 in a rush plus passing. He's not like Davis Mills. I mean, this is a running back who they view as a starter, week 1 starter. So obviously you don't want to hurt him preseason week 3 here. It doesn't make any sense for him to play a ton of snaps in this game. I think they go more to Royce Freeman, Rex Burkhead, what they kind of did in the last game. I mean, he didn't even play Marlon Mack as well. They do have some running back depth in Houston, so just that combined with preseason week 3, Damian Pierce, he's going in the 6th round of fantasy drafts. You're not going to see any running back that's going in the 6th round of actual fantasy drafts playing in preseason week 3, so I'm taking the under or less than here on Damian Pierce, 44.5 rush plus reception yards. And then the last play is going to be field goals made, and we're going to do Robbie Gould over 1.5. We hit on Young Ho in week 2 of the free, or I guess on Monday Night Football. And Robbie Gould here, the Niners, Kyle Shanahan likes to kick field goals. And Robbie Gould, he went 3 for 3, right, in this second preseason game. He went 3 for 3, hit a 49-yarder. 3 for 3 here. Robbie Gould, I mean, you could go either one of these kickers. I think 1.5 these lines are pretty generous for PrizePicks and pretty generous for the NFL preseason. Obviously, these teams want to get their special teams in order, get their kicking process in order here. So I like Robbie Gould over 1.5 field goals made against Houston tonight. So these are the 3 total pair props I have. I have Davis Mills 140.5 under passing yards. Damian Pierce 44.5 receptions plus rushing yards less, and Robbie Gould over 1.5 field goals made. Obviously, both these games are from this. Well, all three of these plays are from the same game, Houston versus San Francisco. Trey Lance is what is Trey Lance playing? We don't know. How long is Trey Lance going to play? Shane Bouchelet here at 105.5 looks kind of nice too, especially if he plays the full game here. So definitely going to be interesting to see what happens here on PrizePicks tonight. NFL preseason plays. Again, a ton of variance here, a ton of volatility. Please drop a like on this video, you guys. Hit that subscribe button as well. And as always, let's have a great day.